for not killing my career. I thank you for also not,
You're welcome.
just killing a spot in the talent scene by
You're
not
welcome.
becoming a solo caster. What? Okay. When are the times that you have led the meta? Because you just said that it's defined by leading the meta, yada yada yada. When do you think you led the meta, or your team led the meta?
I'll be honest. I feel like I feel like I've led the meta a lot of my career. Now, I did not lead it in a good direction.
Oh, well,
That's the unfortunate part. And also, my team held my meta back. I'll be honest.
okay, all
I
right.
was held back. Now, it sounds like an excuse. It sounds like shifting blame.
Mm-hmm.
It is, but I was held back. I was held back, and I resent them for it. Honestly, I resent them.
Who held you back the most?
Jack Chen,
Oh,
undoubtedly,
okay. I mean,
undoubtedly.
whoa. Jack is a big fan of new meta stuff. All right, he loves pushing new ideas onto people. How could he be holding back your new meta ideas?
Look, man, all I know is at one point we were at boot camp, and I'm asking this guy what he wants to eat. That's all you should know. Like, my manager is not organizing food for me. I'm organizing food for my manager while he is
Uh-huh.
playing Dota. All right. If that isn't holding me back, I don't know what is.
Well, what'd you
And
get
that's
him?
that's a damn true story. That's 100% true story. He can't even deny that.
It's, all right, seriously though, isn't there a limit to pause time?
There must be. I thought our game was frozen or something. I mean, Jack must be talking up a storm right now, you know?
I feel like in all these situations, I mean, maybe it's just because it's not DPC, but all these situations, power outages and shit going on, no mercy, game goes on, you know.
Yeah, it's usually the case.
And then we got an alarm going off. You could play through an alarm.
I don't know about that one. Depends how loud the alarm is.
I remember we did the show match at the minor in Bukovel, I think it was. We did that show match between the English talent and the Russian talent, which was pretty unfair because they had
Oh yeah,
like
you guys got smashed.
dude, they had like Dendy. Okay, first of all, there was Dendy versus Cinder in mid lane, and
Yeah,
Dendy
that was already a rough
smashed
start.
the hell out of Cinderin. But I remember the headsets. They put us on these headsets, and the server that we were on or whatever had some like massive delay. So everything that we said was delayed by like 2 or 3 seconds. It was the most distracting Dota playing experience I've ever had in my life. I don't even remember the game. I just remember hearing Moon talk to me, like right next to me, and then hearing what he would say like 2 seconds later on the headset. It was awful.
Like voice jam or something, dude.
I don't know what the problems were.
I mean, are you just trying to make excuses for why you lost that series or what?
Yeah, no, we were always going to lose that series, even perfect conditions, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's probably true.
Plus, I'm a choker. I'll be honest.
You're a choker?
Yeah. When it comes to playing Dota in high pressure scenarios, I do not I do not overperform. I underperform.
What the hell? Why are you just telling me this now, dude?
Because I don't choke when it comes to casting.
I, that's not the implication.
No, it's just when it comes to playing Dota.
Why do you choke when you're playing Dota, man?
I don't know. Wait, you want to diagnose me or what? Be my esports psychologist?
Let's talk about this a little. Let's talk about this a little bit. I mean, you had a rough childhood or something, or what, man?
No, my childhood was fine.
You have a good relationship
I
with your
remember
parents?
one time, Blitz will never let me live this one down. One time, we battle cup, we run into the 5-man of OG. It's like me, Blitz, some I don't know who else we were playing with. And we were beating OG. You know, I'm sure they were fucking around or whatever, but we were winning that game.
They were definitely fucking around. Let's just
Yeah,
state the
yeah,
record
yeah,
here.
yeah. I mean, this was before, like, I don't remember. I think this was before TI8. All right.
It
I was
doesn't matter.
playing
They
Nyx
were definitely
Assassin. I could not, for the life of me, land an Impale. That ability is so goddamn hard to land. I remember I missed one.
Not really.
We were diving behind tier 2. We took out the Aegis on No Tail. And I missed the Impale on the revive of the Aegis.
I mean, that's just embarrassing, dude. That's just embarrassing.
And then we lost that game. We lost that Battle Cup game. Blitz will never
I'm
let me live
embarrassed.
that one down.
I'm embarrassed on your behalf. I'm embarrassed for Knicks players everywhere.
I mean, I think he was Bloodseeker or something. Like, he was a fast hero. He was like Weaver, Bloodseeker or something.
Yeah.
I should still land it. I know.
I didn't know dead heroes have move speed. That's the worst excuse I ever heard you give too. I think you're choking up this excuse for this story right now. I'm gonna be honest.
I came clean. I said I was
He's a
joking.
fast
What do you want
hero.
from me?
The guy's respawning. He's a fast hero. Oh, come on, man. What kind of
Whatever,
excuse is
man.
that? Whatever. You whatever, man. I've never choked a game in my life.
All right.
No. That's true. That's true. I just sucked. Okay, that's different than choking.
Okay.
I'd rather honorably suck than dishonorably choke.
What is honorable or dishonorable about choking? What the hell?
I mean, it's just dishonorable.
I would say just being bad is the dishonorable part. You should have been. You should have been training more. You should have been working to be better.
Anybody can have a bad day, you know. Anybody can. MJ can go out there and miss 20 shots in a row. It happens to the best of us. But if you're a choker and you don't tell people that shit, that's dishonorable.
Well, I told you. I just said it. What do you mean?
Yeah, but you didn't tell. If you were playing on a competitive team, you didn't tell people. That's what I'm saying, man.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know I was a choker back at like Dota 1 Heroes of Newer.
That's no excuse.
Why do you think I stopped playing? Because I knew I couldn't be good enough.
Wow, I mean that's too real and sad for me to even make fun of.
What? It's not sad. You know, sometimes you just recognize your limitations and you go on and you do something else and you become the best at that instead. Like me in casting.
Okay.
Don't laugh at that, you son of a bitch.
I didn't laugh. I got something stuck in my throat.
You choked. Choked. That's what was happening.
There was a bug in here. And it flew right in my mouth. Man. It was disgusting.
Yeah, maybe that's
I was
because
definitely
you're a
not
disgusting mouth breather. Maybe that's why.
No. I was definitely not choking on a random fly. You know you can fix choking, by the way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
What
all
do I
mental.
need? Oh, I mean, thank you. I did. I mean, I know I wasn't literally physically choking. I know it's all mental.
You know that's not even true. There's actually some physical things you can do that will help.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Like what? Hit me with some.
So if you eat and you make sure you have energy and high calories for a high pressure situation, your body will function better.
Okay.
And the likelihood of you choking will go down.
Okay.
Right. If you do things that are habit building, that put you in a comfortable state of mind, anything that's repetitive, that will put your mind into the focus zone in a high pressure situation will reduce the chance of you choking because it becomes more familiar.
Right.
So the more and more of those you have, the more familiar a situation is. And suddenly things don't seem so foreign out of place and you know what you're doing. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, that part I do know because for whatever reason, like some of the teams that I played on and even like, you know, like veggies and shit, we would always do stuff that I had not practiced. And I was out of my element. And then obviously that's, you know, you're uncomfortable and makes things worse.
Yeah. I mean, the third is you just get good, man. I don't know what to tell you. Like, if you're good and you think you're good, then you'll build confidence. And confidence is the enemy of fear.
Wow. That's deep.
Confidence is the fear killer. And then what is there left to choke about? Only your personal history, which goes back to the question, Cap.
Mm-hmm.
Was your childhood really that rough one? Like,
My childhood was fine.
all right.
I'm the fire alarm. All right. I see the players
This
are
might be
losing
the
it as well.
longest pause. I mean, when I told you I am a very cursed individual, I hope you understand it now. What happened today? First series, your entire audio system blew the fuck up. Second series,
Yeah.
apparently Quincy's entire boot camp is under siege. Welcome to DOTA casting with me, my friend. I hope you're enjoying it.
You know, I was just before this game, I was just, chatting shit in Twitch chat, and I was doing a little bit of reminiscing. I was like, you know what, it's kind of nice being back to the online grind,
Yeah.
just me and a bunch of degenerates in Twitch chat.
What
And
the heck?
What you think that's not true?
You just gonna insult all the viewership like that, man?
They know what they are.
I mean, yeah, but you don't have to tell them.
All right, chat, do the thing. All right, put a 1 if you think you're a degenerate. Put a 2 if you think you're not. See, that's the thing. I like Twitch. I like Twitch chat.
You today?
Look, I like Twitch chat because unlike Reddit, they know what they are. All right.
Mm. I mean, now you're
stupid
just taking shots at
freaking
everybody, man.
false fire alarm.
I told you, man. Quinn, the emotion seeps through his words.
Are we continuing this game?
I hope so. I mean, we sat here for your ass. I've been making up shit for like 60 minutes, it feels like.
I know. All right, fire alarm's over. I am ready now. Thanks, Moo. But yes, I was reminiscing back to online casting. I did not miss this part. Because if this was an actual production, we would have went to a break 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, but we had fun instead.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, I had fun. I don't know about you.
We're communicating with the team managers at the moment, all right? Jack's going to have to give the A-OK to start.
Yeah, maybe they have to agree on some sort of penalty or overusage or something. I don't know. But anyway, I mean, it gives us more time to chat.
Okay.
So does this choking thing, does this extend to other parts of your life?
I mean, I just said it doesn't apply to the casting, so no.
I mean, I'm talking other parts of your life, man.
I mean, like what else? What other situations, high pressure situations am I in?
I don't want to name them, but I feel like they speak for themselves.
No, I do not choke.
All right.
In other areas of my life.
All right.
My performance is fine.
Look, man, it's nothing to be embarrassed about. Yeah.
I mean, it's like you said, when you're good and you're good.
Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, I don't know if we're talking about the same thing, but okay. We'll give you benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, what were you talking about?
What? No, nothing. I was talking about bowling. You like bowling?
I do not. No.
What the hell, man? You don't like bowling? Bowling is a classic American pastime.
You know what? Okay, maybe this is just a mobile player mindset, but I used to like bowling, and you know what turned me off to bowling?
You choked?
The idea of a perfect game. The fact that
Elaborate.
the fact that you could literally just do a perfect game, and I know it's rare, but like the bare fact that you could do that, just for whatever reason, just like I don't like that concept.
Is it because you choke when you get close to something of perfection?
No, it's just like, okay, so like Dota, like I feel like very few times can you ever say that a team played a perfect game, There are so many variables. There's so many things that individually mistakes are being made as a team making the wrong call. Like there's so many variables that I feel like perfect games just don't exist, right? And I like that aspect of it because it means you can always improve and get better and stuff like that. And for whatever reason, just the concept of a perfect game puts me off.
I can buy into that. I can buy into that mindset.
Holy
I
heck,
disagree
the
with it,
rows are
but I
open.
understand it. I think perfection is something to strive for, not be achieved, and it gives you a good goal to work towards it.
Yeah.
Your perspective is limiting your capability, which I guess we'll move past, because something no longer limiting this game is we're out of the pause, Cap.
We are finally here.
We are out of the pause.
It's what time is it in the game? I forgot what time we were. 2 minutes in. The game just started. It feels like it's been years. All right. So
Years since this Terrorblade has seen a CS.
side lanes not going well. I remember this now. Side lanes are not going well for Nouns.
They'll get better though, I think.
Will it get better for Terrorblade?
He should do okay, I think.
Yeah.
For a little bit here. I think it'll get better for the DK for sure.
Yes.
At a certain point, he'll be pretty self-sustained. And then it's a question of what does this Death Prophet do? Where does she go? Where does she have impact? That's a big question. Does she just stay out here and try and do pulls? Not dewarding the big, so looks unlikely. Again, name of the game is Nouns need to get as much out of the lanes as they can so they can stall this game to the point where their big tricord comes online.
All right. First meta is going to be used, or at least I think it's the first meta. And unfortunately, Quincy crew just kind of fought them right back. And Costa, well, he does have 11 magic wand charges, but Z-Freak is dangerously low and actually had a wand delivered to himself, no regen. So
He's struggling.
Yeah, he's in big trouble.
I mean, they are struggling in general. They do not have regen left on this lane. And Leslau has 2 more axes. It's looking grim.
Oh yeah, look at all the ones dropping in chat right now. Yeah, they know who they are.
Was that because it's delayed or what?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, wait till you see the 3s.
Listen, people just like being contrarian. Got it, Gunner. Goes down. I'm just going to say, I'm missing a whole lot of kills. I think I still got my obs in. I think I'm still good.
Yeah, at least you got something. You don't have your mind anymore.
Terrorblade is going to go down.
Ooh.
Picked apart by Fada bit by bit with that level 2 poison touch. Which, I mean, somebody had to die in this lane just so they could get some regen back into it.
Alright, I'm not going to say this game is over.
Okay.
It's looking rough, though. And if I say a game is looking rough 4 minutes in, that means it's probably really rough. And it's really rough. That's what I'm trying to say. This game is really rough right now.
Okay, so if you say it's rough, then it's really rough. So what does it mean when you say it's really rough?
I mean, it just means it's really rough.
Okay, thanks for the clarification.
The hill is steep. The hill is steep and growing, and it must be climbed.
Z-Freak is dead. So it seems like this top lane's just going to be them one by one dying, coming back, and getting what they can out of the lane. I mean, this TV's just going to have to go jungle real early.
Yes, he is. And the issue is, Beast carries the jungle because he takes your tower and he goes into jungle.
Yeah.
And then it's a question of who interacts with him. And that's the problem here. Not a lot of heroes are going to interact with him well. This Zeus is going to have to put in a crazy amount of work. And Gunner solo died, so this puck is pretty farm. DK is sustainable now. That's the one thing they got going for him.
Yeah.
You should be able to sit here now and free farm and do DK stuff. The DP is freed up.
Ghost
Contesting the rune.
Dead again.
He is dead.
I made my kill.
Nothing you can do about this at this point. Just poison touch and then axe after axe. It's going to be thrown at you.
This is just not a lane, you know. OD Terrorblade. I think their best bet was you buy Headdress on OD and you spam regen for him. And I think you can sustain on this lane with sticks and Headdress. Wraithband's not doing it for me because I don't think you have any aggressive potential.
I mean, you said the one bright part was Moo was able to sit in lane, but now even he has died. And Husky is a level 3 Death Prophet, so ooh, it is enough. Zeus ult does manage to get that kill, and it looks like they can actually get a kill on the other side. Fodder's already dead, and Leslau, if they can keep the vision on him, he's going to fall as well.
And the board. All right, Zeus putting in work.
That is a haste rune
man.
puck. That might be a double kill for him. He's going to be able to get the 2-man coil. Level 6 not there for Costabile, so no Sunder, which means no living? No living.
Yeah, that's a rough rune. Still, that sequence was pretty good.
Yeah.
They got like 2 core kills. Furion died. Has to TP back to lane. Terrorblade got a huge amount of XP off that, even though he's not really going to be able to return to lane. It's probably the best of that situation. I mean, you take that. In an early game that was looking quite rough, Gunnar gets a lot of gold injected into his veins.
Yeah, he got the last hit for the Fodder kill. And it is going to challenge Mojo here for the ward, but the Avalanche stops him from being able to get the deny, and he does. Here. Yeah, I mean, he's just dead because Nature's Prophet is going to TP in as well. Gunnar, in his attempt to deny the ward, tries to go for the neutral deny, doesn't get it.
Radiant structures are
Good attempt. That was a very bold attempt to deny a ward, I must say.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Felt a little desperate.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, DK's taking bottom.
Dire's middle
This is a
tower
one upside. He
is
did
under
some
attack.
decent tower damage. Furion ult. Almost killing OD top. Ooh.
Dire's middle tower
Arcane
is under
Boots
attack.
Dragon Knight?
Builds into a Lotus Orb eventually?
Is Lotus that good here, though?
Dire's
I mean, it
turret
gets rid of
has
Puck
been
Silence, it gets rid of Poison Touch,
Dire's
reflects
middle
back
tower is
Primal
under
Beast.
attack.
I mean, those are nice, but they're not gigantic, I would argue. I don't know. Maybe it's something else? This looks weird to me. It looks very weird. Here's something that looks decent if they can get it.
Dire's middle tower
Could be the
is
Aether
under
Lens
attack.
melee stun
Uh-oh.
for Puck.
Yeah, that's true. It's weird to build it first,
T-Freak.
though, and
Dire's
Sunder attempt. Oh, we went for the illusion pop, and that is gonna be yet another disaster for Nouns as they lose 4 around the map bit by bit.
yeah, this game is this is going to be that 18-minute GG, I think, is what we're on track for here.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it.
There is just not much to do.
Dire's bottom tower
It's pretty much Zeus versus the world,
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
which he's
Dire's
getting some summons
structures are
killed.
fortified.
Not going to be able to kill the big summon, though.
Dire's bottom tower is under
We might
attack.
not find out what this arcane boots is for, to be honest. I am interested.
You might be
I
going
hope he
the
gets
Blink Aether Lens build. So you're
Yeah, but
instant
I don't
stun
think-
on Puck.
You don't go the Aether first.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. It's very strange. Very strange, especially if you're going Soul Ring, too. This hero doesn't use that much mana. Oh, Z-Freak getting a bird tossed on him.
yeah, whatever cool thing Z-Freak was looking forward to do this game, I don't think we're going to see it.
Short-lived creatures.
We're not going to be able to see an Aghanim Scepter or an Ag Shard. At least,
Dire's top tower is
not
under
at this
attack.
rate anyway. Costa Bile. He's going to be dove behind the tier 2 even. Asunder, perhaps? No, still doesn't have it because he's still level 6. Oh, the orb! Quinn
My lord.
barely missed out on that kill. Will be able to TP away to safety, no problem.
Dire's
But
bottom
still,
tower is
that
under
was
attack.
just quarter seconds, inches, small
Centimeters.
measures.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
It's true. It's rude of me. Got to keep our European
man.
viewers centimeters, centiseconds.
I mean, that looked good.
Denied.
And that's about it, I think. Because I don't think it was actually that good for him.
Yeah, I mean, they did rotate every hero up to the top lane.
Now MSS smoked mid. Looking for more. This puck is out of control. Somebody stop him.
Yeah. These first couple of rotations with Puck when he has a Witchblade, it just... playing support is so miserable against it. Move's going to be dying here as well. Leslau doesn't really need the help, but Yuar is ready to go for it if needed. Costabile is being pressured underneath the tier 2 mid lane, meanwhile, even if he doesn't die. Goes to show how free Quinn's game is.
Oh, Z-Freak.
Okay,
Nice
Ace
spot
Rune.
and blows him up.
Fortunately, they're still going to be losing a tier 2 by 12 and a half
Dire's
minutes.
top tower has fallen.
Don't be such a pessimist, Cap. Hey, come on.
Okay.
That was
They
a cool play.
didn't lose a tier 2 before 12 minutes.
True.
Is that a better way to put that?
Yeah. You always gotta look on the bright side, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, how much gold did he get for that Dazzle kill? 400.
Yeah. True.
Behold!
I don't know what he's going to do with that much gold.
I don't know if he knows. I assume drum. I mean, what, Aether Lens? I don't know. What do you build on support OD these days?
Gunner's in some trouble. Gunner is dead.
There is not a lot of map to go around. And quite a lot of heroes who need it.
And they've
That's
got
how
all
I
these
would
heroes
phrase.
grouped up and just kind of hoping somebody from Quincy crew is going to walk into them.
I think this is an example of a game where the experiment just gets a little too out of control. There's a little too much creativity, you know?
Yeah.
I can see the individual pieces working, but all together, it's just... There's no cohesion in this lineup. And Puck is back.
Puck is back, and he's going to be able to get the kill on OD, and with the Dangerous Wrath coming through, Moo lost 2/3 of his health just like that. Trying to chase down for more, going to be able to catch Husky. Husky doesn't have a way to be able to cut down the trees, and doesn't have enough HP to be able to TP out. Quincy crew high ground before 15 minutes. Sorry, Quincy crew did not go high ground before 14 minutes.
That is accurate, yes. But they are going to Rax you at 15 here, so it's looking pretty good. Mojo looking for the toss back.
He is going to be able to get in with the coil help. Does he die? Shallow Grave, Z-Freak. Oh, he can't stop it. He already used the imprisonment. Oh, no. They do manage to get the stun onto the Puck. Oh, that's a big one if they can get any damage in there. But unfortunately, they do not. But hey, they did not get raxed by 15 minutes. Huh?
That's true. That's
Right
true. No
side.
Rax. Only a tier 3.
Yeah, yeah.
Yoar has a full Mjolnir and Shard.
A prize.
You mean he only has a Mjolnir and Shard?
Alright. Cap, I'm going to be honest with you, man. Like, you got to be more realistic sometimes. This game is looking good.
Wow, first you say don't be too pessimistic. Now
Nah,
you're
you're
saying
optimistic.
I'm being too optimistic.
The viewers don't like you painting a fake picture, okay?
Okay.
The reality is we're in a dire situation right now. And you should accurately portray it.
I mean, it's a Radiant controlled game, but yeah. I mean, Fada's just at this point going all by himself. He's just trying to get kills on Gunner solo. Which
might
he
get him.
does! Oh no!
Daz, man.
The alley-oop from Mojo gets the kill. Now Yuar's here, and he's got an Aegis. He's got his Mjolnir in full play. He's going to be able to kill Husky first. Moo may regret turning around like that. He's going to be corralled in. Quinn's going to be on one side, Yuar on the other. Couldn't actually get through the Aegis. Almost did, though.
Just call this one, man. I don't advocate for it a lot, but this
Yeah,
is
we
just a
already
beatdown.
we already filled our we already filled for like 30 minutes. You know, like
This is a slaughter, bro.
don't force us to fill any longer.
I mean, this is, you have families, you know. There's you have families, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Les already has the dragon.
Families might be disowning them after this one. Husky, he's going to be the first one down. Close to Belay is going to be, oh no. He doesn't have phase boots, so he has no way to be able to get out of the sprout. He cut down one tree, and then there's that greater tree, and she's sitting there, staring him in the face.
Moo with the
Sunder
shard in the
wasn't
back.
enough. Maybe Moo, okay. Everybody sit in the fire. Well, Moo's going to be sitting in the fire. It's
Alright.
the ancient black dragon fire.
Well, I did say 18-minute GG.
You did say that, and
And
you
we're
might
coming up.
be exactly on the money.
If I can hit the money,
Dire's top barracks
are you gonna buy me a
under
pizza?
attack.
I will buy you a pizza. You want one of those Steve Aoki pizzas?
Dire's
And you already
bottom
knew what I was
tower is
thinking.
under attack.
Pizza Aoki?
Dire's middle tower
This is
under
just an
attack.
outdraft,
Get
man.
you a nice Steve Aroni?
I mean, I could use one right now. That sounds pretty good.
Dire's bottom
Well,
tower is
you
under
are
attack.
3 seconds away. We'll see. Well, maybe you could get it within the minute, you know?
Yeah, give me the minute allowance, man. I mean, come on. No one's gonna hit it exactly on the dot. Nouns are
Dire's
resilient.
bottom tower is
They
under
can still
attack.
high ground defend here. They have the shard.
They do.
They have some
yeah.
illusions.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
They still have another 2.5 minutes left on the Aegis for Quincy crew, so they can take a breather. They have an item they want to finish up or anything. Looks like Kaya is done for the puck. Shard next for Leslau, which that shard is super. When you're behind against a Beastmaster and he picks up that shard, it's like playing against the Zeus when he's got that Nimbus, you know? It's like no TP, no push outside of the base feels safe because you may not just TP away. You may just get the Hawk cancel.
Hawks are very powerful. Huge smoke wrap. But Yawar just runs into them, and he has Aegis still.
He does.
Sunder? No Sunder, but
Terrablade's already low, and he's not going to be able to get anything off. He's silenced first. Moo tries to go for Yawar. It's a godlike for Yawar as they immediately just smoke to get into the high ground that much quicker. They're going to go and throw all their buybacks, but I don't know that the buybacks are going to be able to do anything. I mean, Yawar still hasn't died, and he's got a BKB on his second life.
Alright, 19 minutes. I got it pretty close, man. I got it pretty close.
It was. I'll give it.
This was just
That was good.
an outdraft into a shellacking, man. I mean, it's too creative. Good sportsmanship from Nouns for waiting that whole
they
time,
did.
though.
Yeah.
They showed some honor in defeat, and I respect that. Hopefully they don't take this loss too hard. I think it's a very obvious draft got away from them. You just got to write it off. They're still in the qualifier. You know, they can still come back. It was a very close game one. But that was a beatdown. That was an absolute beatdown.
Yeah, it was. Definitely got to be questioning the OD. I think in the draft was the biggest question mark for probably both of us, and that's just some sort of hidden tech that we did not get to see displayed here.
Yes, I think support OD can maybe function in a very slow-paced game where he outranges people and he can abuse an enemy draft that's very specific. Just blind picking that hero when the enemy still has 2 core picks left and you get Beastmastered that's gonna feel real bad. Like, this hero is very bad against tempo accelerating Zoo in general, no matter what role he's on. And you kind of locked yourself, like you had 3 of those, right? Zoo's DP and OD. It's just way too much overlap, and then they get Beast Fury on. It's like no hope, man.
No hope in this series anyway, in that game, but there is still further hope for Nouns to be able to recover through the lower bracket. Meanwhile, Quincy crew is going to be moving on with this 2-0 to match up against their old rivals in TSM in the upper bracket final. So that is going to be an exciting matchup, which I believe we do get to cast tomorrow. So SVG and I will be taking a look at that one both the upper bracket final tomorrow, and then I believe the lower bracket semifinal. And then the day after that, we will have the lower bracket final and then the grand finals to determine who's going to be heading to ESL 1 Genting.
Hype. I'm looking forward to TSM Quincy. I think those are the two top dogs in this qualifier, as was proven today. But it's a question of, is TSM back in form? That's a big question mark, because their form in the major quals was absolute trash. Let's be real.
Yeah, well, they did not look like the same TSM.
No.
They looked like the worst TSM since, like, Undying. I think they looked possibly worse than when they were Undying. It was rough.
Super discoordinated, all over the place. Drafts were a mess. I think Moon's going to be the first guy to have admitted that, you know?
Yeah.
So they're looking to strike back and regain some form. Whereas Quincy, I think they're kind of like, they're cruising, you know? I don't think they've looked super crisp. They look like they are slowly improving each time they play, you know?
Yeah.
And that's the most important thing for them. So I want to me, is TSM back in form, and can Quincy continue their train of slowly getting better at each and every game?